Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video doing an unboxing and first time taste test of the Atlas Coffee Club subscription box, which is this box right here. This is going to be the second box that I ever got. But I got this box many months ago, but just never got around to opening it. And so what we'll do in this video is we'll just walk through what comes in the box, discuss the coffee in detail. Then I'll walk through brewing this for the very first time so you can get a sense of the general taste. As always, if you're interested in potentially signing up for this, I'll leave links in the description below. Okay, so this is the Atlas Coffee Club subscription box. I'll discuss why I have two separate boxes in a moment. However, for those of you that don't know about Atlas Coffee Club, it's a subscription membership where you can get coffee on a routine monthly basis from all across the world. When you sign up, you can pick whole bean or ground coffee, your brewing method, and then your roast preference, and sign up for the quantity of coffee you want, either half a bag, a single bag, or 2 bags. The price varies anywhere from $9 to $18, but they do have a wide variety of promotions throughout the year. So right now they have a Father's Day promotion where you can get it at half off. So it's a really good, affordable way to get some variation in your coffee on a regular basis. As far as why I have two boxes, this box I got a long time ago. This is my second box in my membership. I signed up through a coupon I had through my gym membership and got these for about $5 a box. But for the second month, when this first box came, it was actually raining and there was clearly damage to the box where it was indented here and the tape was lifted off and it wasn't really secure. So I didn't question the kind of the quality of this coffee and whether the integrity of the bag underneath would be damaged. So I actually reached out to Atlas Coffee Club and they sent a free replacement, no questions asked. So that's really nice for these subscriptions, because if you run into any shipping issues, it's really nice knowing that the company will send you something for free as a replacement. So we won't go over the broken box, but we'll discuss the other one. So we'll just check out this box and see what comes in this packaging. So first off, so what this box is, as far as the coffee, is Indonesia. It says Atlas Coffee Club on the side. Has this bag with this unique design on it. So this is their one single bag. I'm not entirely sure the quantity in this, probably about 12 to 16 ounces, but a good quantity that'll last you a good time. For me, when I'm not using this for work purposes, this will last me about a month. But for those of you that drink more coffee, you'll need more coffee or have to get replacements on a more routine basis. As far as the rest of the box, it basically shows you what comes, or like it has a card as far as the actual coffee for information, as well as like a postcard as well. So this is what it says for Indonesia. So it has this cool picture on the front, and then discusses like all this information about Indonesia. And you could really use this as a postcard if you want, but gives you the sense of like this global kind of aspect of where they get the coffee from that. So that's the card that comes in it. These come in all the boxes. And then this is the actual information card of the actual coffee. So what it says here is Indonesia, Kriteria. As far as location, tasting notes, it says baker's chocolate, black cherry, brown sugar. Roast level is going to be a dark roast, or like more towards a darker roast. And then your impact, it says Kriteria means get it done. And when it comes to producing exceptional coffee and providing community development through educational opportunities, few do it better than this women-run co-op in Kopepia, Kriteria. I'm probably butchering the name, but that's what it says on the one side. And then here it says Indonesian's coffee history. So it says outside Ethiopia in the Arabian Peninsula, Indonesia is the first country to cultivate coffee on a large scale. Brought from Yemen in 1696 by Dutch governors, coffee was first exported from Jakarta in 1711. Under Dutch rule, coffee became a mandatory export crop and continued to thrive after Indonesia achieved independence in 1945. Today, 90% of Indonesia's coffee is cultivated on small farms in just 1 hectare or less, and over 20 varieties are found across the archipelago's many unique microclimates. Coffee in Indonesia is processed unlike coffee anywhere else, using a technique called wet hulling or giling basah in the local language. Developed to accommodate the rainy climate, this process results in coffee that's earthy and herbal, rare, qualities in coffee grown elsewhere. Indonesian coffee is must try for coffee lovers. So it shows the region. It says Highland Sumatra, processed wet hold or semi-washed, altitude 1100 to 1450 meters. In coffee notes, brew a bouquet of flavors. On first sip, you'll notice floral, lily-like aromatics that blend into notes of caramel, apple, tropical fruit, and chocolate. A mild acidity and light but buoyant mouthfeel provide a truly exceptional coffee from an exceptional community. So that's everything for this coffee as far as the Indonesian package. So what we'll do now is we'll set up everything for doing a pour over, and we'll taste this for the very first time. All right, so for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to go into the brewing technique as much as in other videos. You can always refer to my other content for that. But first, we'll just discuss the Indonesian coffee as far as the look and aroma. So this is what it looks like. So it's generally, I would say, more of a medium kind of feel. Pretty, like, not too oily as far as the actual coffee beans. A little bit on the drier side, but probably more towards a medium to darker roast as far as what it looks like out of the bag. The overall aroma is like a general like coffee smell, nothing too strong. This has been sitting for a while though, so it might have lost its aroma over time because it has been sitting for several months. But what I'll do now is I'll grind this in a medium to finer grind, and then we'll start doing some pour over coffee with it. Okay, so this is the coffee after being ground. So it's very fine grind as far as what I used with the Zassenhaus grinder. As far as the aroma, it's got a very nice, very fresh coffee aroma after being ground. So maybe it just sat for a while. But after grinding, it does smell very nice and elegant from that standpoint. Now we'll set everything up for brewing. Okay, so I set everything up for pour over here. We're going to be using 30 grams of coffee. For this, I'm going to use a ratio of 15 to 1 for the water ratio. Usually I do a little bit higher, but to get standardization, I'm going to use 15 for this. So we'll just get this all set up, and then we'll start doing some pour over. So as always, I pre-soak the roast so that it steeps and blossoms as far as the actual brew. So we'll sit here for about a minute and 15 seconds. Okay, so it's been a minute and 15 seconds for it to bloom. Now what we'll do is we'll pour the rest of the coffee, circular motions, just wetting everything. I'll probably speed this up on camera so you don't have to actually watch this part. So we're 1 gram over, but what we'll do is we'll just let this all go through for all of the pour over and let it brew entirely. All right, so this is what the beans look like after running the water through it as far as pour over. So there's a nice film on the top here, but that's what they look like. The overall aroma is really nice. It's a fresh smell. Now what we'll do is we'll just pour this into a cup and get a sense of the taste test. And so here's the coffee. I'll usually mix this with some freshly made frothed oat milk, but we'll taste test this as black just to get a good sense of what it tastes like. And so it's actually a really good cup of coffee, even with this coffee having sat for months. It's a very nice dark overall flavor. There is a slight hint of like a chocolatey taste that like they recommend. I don't really taste the black cherry, which they say are in it. And then the brown sugar, it's a very subtle taste there. But let me taste one more time. Yeah, I think that the cherry and the brown sugar is very slight there, but there is a chocolatey taste to it. But that's it's a nice cup of coffee that's fresh for brewing. A good sense of variation as far as the overall taste. But that's the Indonesian coffee from Atlas Coffee Club. I'll follow up and do the other boxes as well. But if you're interested in signing up, I'll leave links in the description below. But it's a nice way to get some fresh coffee at home from all across the world with some variety. already. So thanks for watching and have a great day.